You're listening to Almost Famous with Jim Francis Meza, only on LA Talk Radio.
So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the studio? Do you guys like the studio?
The studio is really nice. Very cute.
You guys get
Very
paid?
cutesy, very
Remember-
demure. What's the demure situation? Golly. Everybody
You guys
saying
got paid to come here, right?
Taylor
You're
Swift is
extras.
gonna
Very
make
much
a song called
Yeah,
Demure.
paid in something.
I can see that.
Wait, wow.
Taylor Swift is gonna come out with a song called Demure.
Oh, she is.
She
oh,
does.
Really?
oh,
She
absolutely.
always has a song about. She's always talking about all the men that were bad in her life. That's basically.
Well, that's my life.
That's basically.
Surprise!
Hey.
I'm writing a book about it, so I feel you, Taylor.
You're writing a book about what?
About bad men in my life.
The bad men, the bad women, the bad everyone.
Bad everybody.
Yeah.
Just bad.
I guess Michael Jackson wrote it for his bad. That's
Yeah.
that's it.
Exactly.
Bad,
Yes.
real bad, and all bad.
How about
There
that?
we go.
There.
Yeah.
MJ meets Brandy. I'm down for it.
Whoa.
Yes.
They've hijacked my radio, guys.
By the way, are we live or like
No.
okay?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Just say whatever you want.
That would be like bloopers right there.
We haven't even started
This
yet.
is
Oh, thank
fun.
God.
We should do this every week. This is so
Right?
much
I'd be
fun.
down. We should do this more often.
But thought you guys all meet. Anyway.
Yeah, there we go.
I met Daryl through a friend a few years ago. What now?
Yes.
Before the pandemic.
It was after a pandemic. It was 2021, I remember. And the reason
like 3 years at
why
least.
we met was because we were supposed to make it to your show, but because me and my friend, we were both working and we got there late, we missed it. But we ended up hanging out with you and we went out
Yeah,
to like DTLA and everything. And then we ended up just hanging out ever since.
Yeah.
But
yeah. From day one, like we clicked. I mean, who doesn't like you? I mean,
Right.
you're
Great.
They're all so
Yeah.
lovable.
Yeah, he
Yes.
is. You really are.
so
dude.
demure. I don't even know what that
You
means.
like He's the life of the party. Everywhere
Yeah.
he goes. With Joan, you seem to be everywhere, every corner, every crevice of the earth.
shoot.
Mhm.
How did you meet Joan? Why don't you tell that story?
Oh, how I met Joan. We actually met at America's Got Talent while we were in the audience.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's
really
cool.
interesting because like I went with other friends and we almost weren't gonna make it because again work. Like we were trying to go from there to the studio and it's like, are we gonna make it? Or are
Oh,
we not?
sorry, that's
And
me.
then we ended up. Oh,
So I was
You farted?
no.
That's okay.
oh my god!
Models don't do that.
In front of people.
Right. They cry, they fart, and they poop in private.
Roses.
And roses.
Roses.
Yeah.
Only roses. Me orchids, but whatever.
Right. There we go.
There you go.
Yes.
What were you saying?
So I was saying how me and Joan met. We met at America's Got Talent. So what happened was we ended up getting there kind of super late-ish. So we
Uh-huh.
wanted to try to get in front to try to get more camera time, you know.
Right.
Me and my friends, we do entertainment stuff. So we're like, let's try to make it so the whole country or more, I probably know the whole country and more sees
Uh-huh.
us. So, but we ended up getting there afterwards because they saw our high energy and everything. But anyway, me and Joan, we ended up sitting in the back.
Uh-huh.
And we
Joan and I.
Yeah, Joan and I.
And me and Joan.
And you too. Yeah, and you too.
Oh.
All three of us.
Oh, wow.
That's actually how we all met.
Oh, wow.
It's so crazy. And Joan is right over here. Joan, why don't you stick your head in here? Say hi.
Hey everybody,
Hey.
I'm the famous Joey that met this awesome guy right here.
And you're Santa, right? Aren't you the Hollywood Santa?
Oh yeah, I'm the Hollywood Santa too.
Oh, really?
He's like, by the way, I'm the Hollywood Santa.
Hollywood Santa.
Just in passing. Continue
Right.
your story.
Well, what's funny is I didn't think we were end up really. I didn't think we were actually going to end up clicking like we did. Because usually when I meet people like that, it's like it's always a hit or miss. But like then he asked me for like to give him his number, and I'm just like, okay, well, I could see maybe something happening here, maybe a connection of some sort. But then I was just like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm just gonna let it happen. Weeks later, I think a month or so later, a lot of stuff personal stuff happening in my life, and he's like, "So what's happening? Is something wrong?" I feel like he felt my spirit, and he felt something in me from a distance, and that's when we got even closer, and we started talking more, and we were like, "Let's start hanging out more and doing more things." Here with rest
This
of
is
history.
such a Taylor Swift song.
I know. It's funny, right?
Yeah, dude, you're channeling her. It's unbelievable.
Right?
Oh
It's funny because like my first ex loved her, so I got into her because of her. But I never really is right. Like I started getting more into her music because of her. Even to this day, I don't really listen to her like that, but I definitely respect and appreciate her as an artist and as a person.
Yeah.
We
She's
have a wonderful person in the studio, aside for you wonderful people sitting on to my left. Right across from me, great model, actress, singer, entrepreneur. Yes. She's also a realtor, and she won. Let me see what she won. Model. Hold on. Top model of the world 2005.
Yeah.
And
Last year.
That was like last year, basically. She went forever, right? They're like a badge of honor, carry forever. Dominica Van Santen, you guys.
Where is she? Is she coming in?
Yeah.
I didn't even know we were live. Okay.
You're pretty funny. Well, I don't know. It's just the way we started it's always non-traditional, like the way we start the shows.
Yeah.
And I like this way because I like organic versus when you have something that's too contrived, too overproduced.
Yes.
Then people are kind of like, it's just another little interview where you have the same old interview questions and whatnot, very robotic.
I go straight to the deep questions.
Right.
I'm very comfortable with uncomfortable conversations and situations. Not that I want to, but it's like not like
it's good out of the comfort zone.
Hey,
Right?
sorry, I
deep
didn't-
questions are life.
questions.
I'm just saying that. I'm going to put that out there.
Okay.
Deep questions
You
are the
set
way to
yourself
go.
up. You set yourself up for this.
It's like deep questions like, would you die from a shark bite or from a heart attack? Which one would you choose?
Oh, that's deep.
Wow.
Do I have to answer right now?
Yes.
Give me a minute.
I honestly have to say it's great to see you, Daryl and Jazz, once again, and Joan, the famous Joan. Yeah, so we have quite a bit of it's a full house. It's not every day that I have a full house. So it's great, but it took some hiring, and I finally got you guys through through the central casting. I guess
Right. I mean, well, technically. Hey, Central Cast.
There you go. A lot of people have been. You know what? You'll be very surprised. There's been people here in the audience that I've had here. Guests that later go on to bigger stuff. And so you never know, you might be on the Tonight Show for all you know.
I mean, you never know. I mean, Dominica over here, she's already been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, as an audience member.
All of us have.
So you started your career early on as a modeling, singing, and you lived in London which is the first thing that stood out. But let's back up to childhood. But let's back up to your name.
Oh my God! My name.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's you know what? When I was trying to pronounce her name, I was like, oh my God, it's a mouthful. And then at the same time, it's like you look somewhat Russian. Maybe you get
Always
Russian a lot.
Always.
But you're actually Dutch.
Half
correct?
Dutch.
You're half Dutch.
I'm from Venezuela. I was born and raised there,
Okay.
but my dad is Dutch. So yeah, I'm
very
like
cool.
half.
And your mom is from where?
Caracas.
Oh, so she's
she's
Venezuelan.
Venezuelan.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I'm from Maracaibo. So I'm
Ooh.
Maracucha. Yeah.
Maracucha.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're loud. We're very
Yeah.
loud.
No, you're not. You won't say. You don't say.
Ooh.
Like, well, think you guys yeah, I thought you were on something or whatever she's having. Just double it up, right?
Right.
Double it
No,
up.
for real.
That's the center. I don't know where.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
really don't know where my energy comes from. I don't know. I have so much energy. It's crazy.
Yeah. You
But
wake up that way? You have Red Bull for breakfast? Or
Oh, I hate Red Bull. I hate Red Bull. I remember vividly the first time I tried it. I was like, ugh. I'm sorry, Red Bull. I want to be sponsored one day.
Oh yeah.
I don't like. Okay.
I don't
I
like
have to go like,
Google.
there we go.
Good. I think you ought to try a stand-up comedy. Oh, wait.
that would
The
be-
love of my life.
Yeah.
The love of my life.
So
Comedy.
So let's start with comedy. Well, how did you dabble in comedy? Or how
Oh
did
man, you want the
first get
long
your-
answer or the short one?
The long
one.
The
We got
long
time.
is
Please.
long. I mean, the long is vulnerable.
Yeah.
And let's go with that
Let's
one.
go
But
with
you
long.
have do you have
We have
sometime.
time. Yeah.
okay? It's only gonna take 42 hours, but okay.
Oh.
It was a cold day in October. No, okay.
Oh.
So the first moment I decided to be a comedian. So
Mhm.
and I'm gonna backtrack. Okay.
Yeah.
I just went to watch comedy. I had been watching comedy for an entire year, like exclusively only watching specials or going to comedy shows
Okay.
live. Because something really bad happened to me before, and I always loved comedy. You know, acting. I always wanted to pick the comedy scenes, and so one day I go to see. I have a friend that's a great comedian. He's a mentor as well, and I went to the improv, and I just wanted to give a note to the booker, like,
Yeah.
oh, thank you so much for the ticket, to come in. And but she wasn't there, so the waiter was like, oh, do you want to leave a note in her desk? I'm like, sure. And he was like, are you a comedian? I'm like, oh, no way. He's like, oh yeah, you're too pretty. Nanoseconds. I was like, I'm a comedian right now. Like,
Right.
I don't like somebody telling me I can't do something
Challenge.
because of how I look. And it could be anything. It could be like, you look pretty, or you are too tall, or you are too fat, or your eyes, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, don't tell anyone, not even your parents. You can't tell someone you can't do this. Never. You should surround always yourself to, and not that guy was my friend, but but yeah, like this moment, like, got me to do comedy. And I'm like, I didn't want to be a comedian. It just happened because of that challenge. And then a few years later, I told my friend about it. I've actually told the story a few times, and my friend was like, dummy, he was just trying to hit on you. I'm like, hold on, what a dark way to hit on me. Like, so I'm too pretty. I'm not capable of anything. Hey, sexy. What's your number, baby? No.
Meanwhile, you're like, no, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Show everyone.
And I think you showed him. And he was probably turned on by that.
I love comedy. I mean, it's for me, it's the reason for living, really, like that, and being around nature, like really.
You feel
that's-
alive when you're on stage.
It's
Mhm.
everything. Live
Yeah.
has already so much drama. It is. Live comes with that
And
It's
you
true.
need that drama in order to convert it into
as well,
comedy.
Yeah. But yeah, what a great medicine in that. Like, I get the privilege of, after a lot of work, trying to make a joke work, and people laughing and having that, like, taking them away from what everybody's going through something.
Yeah.
Everybody has had pain, all the feelings you have been through. Everybody has them, sometimes at the same time.
Right.
But making people happy, but also making me happy, because I'm a very passionate person, like a very emotional person. I'm an HP. Wait, hold on. What's the highly sensitive person? HSP, highly sensitive person. I know that because I went to a doctor, Dr. Google, and told me I'm an HSP. Yes. and that means, yeah, my nervous system is built differently. So I'm much more sensitive to pain and happiness, whatever, but it's just very deep. So I need comedy. I need it. It is literally my
It
medicine.
sounds like you have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Yes.
As much as I can,
Does it ever occur to you, like, does it ever happen that you'll be driving down the street, or your guy, your boyfriend, or your friend, and then you'll like, oh my God, this just, you know what? It dawned on me, this guy crossed me, across the street, and I almost hit him, and you know what? Oh my God, this is a perfect bit, and it kind of writes itself. At times, things like that come. Do they just come to your mind?
Definitely, but if you don't write them down, they're gone forever.
yes.
And the Atlantis, Eternity,
Yes.
Titanic sank by. Like, no. And driving, there's no way. You know,
Right.
like, yeah.
Every time.
I write.
Yeah.
I've written creative short stories and whatnot.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, when I write, I try to put all my ideas all at once.
Oh, y'all are good.
Because if not, I'm going to lose them.
Yeah,
and when it's funny because there'll be times where I get writer's block, but
Mhm.
then there'll be other times where I go on a writing streak and I just keep going till I can't no more. And then I go back and do it again because that's the best way to write. Really
You know,
good
it's called
stories.
weekend benders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend now that writes my ideas down
Uh-huh.
because I'm so bad. Like I come
I'll
up with
write it in my
gems.
phone.
I
Yeah.
come up with gems. I think one day I'm gonna
I heard
become a
it's
comedian.
Chat
I come up
GPT,
with
right?
so
That's
many.
your friend that writes them?
No. I come up with stuff just in my dome and I'll say it out loud and I'll be like, oh, that's good. And then I'll start doing something else and I'll be like, oh shit,
Mm.
I forgot to write that down.
Mhm.
No.
It goes away. I know.
So what's your inspiration? Who's your inspiration? You're like, what's your biggest? What comedian do you look up
Jim
to?
Carrey forever. I want to meet
So
him.
Robin Williams.
I know, Jim Carrey, you're watching this, of course. I mean, let's have coffee. I want to pick your brain. 10 minutes. That's all I want. And then, check mark on my
Hey.
list.
That's me with Raven Simone. If you're watching this, I want to meet you and I would love to collab with you one day. I absolutely adore
And
her.
while we're at it, Jazz,
Yes.
go ahead.
I mean,
Who do you want to meet?
hi, Viola Davis. Hey, girl.
No laughs, right?
Hey, no laughs here. I just want to be a dramatic. I can cry on demand.
Ooh.
Too, girl.
Can
I
you?
might be good. I can't. I'm not gonna do that today. Not today.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
this is an upbeat thing. This is an upbeat thing. But
I don't want
can
you to
You
cry.
can try Tears of Joy.
check my Instagram.
Hey.
Check my Instagram. You'll see.
But if I could revive people from the past, Charlie Chaplin, I wish I could chat with him.
Yes.
He was brilliant.
Ooh,
He is
yeah.
brilliant because he's still alive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
His legend, like, is
Mhm.
still
His
alive
legend
forever.
will live on forever.
Forever. So
Yes.
he's how crazy, right?
Right.
And
I,
people
I don't think I'll get it that far. I don't think
While
I'll.
we're at it, Robin Williams, right?
Well,
Yes.
That's pretty
Mhm.
amazing. And what, like, it sounds to me like, you guys are all very upbeat. I don't know what you guys had, but I want to. So you were talking about dealing with things. Well, I was dealing with some stuff with my parents, and so I slept the full 30 minutes last night.
Mm.
And so,
You
yeah,
slept 30 minutes, you said?
That's it.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Well, my energy's a little low, but I'm really trying to gravitate to you guys. You're saying this is great.
How are you
Powerhouse
functioning?
here.
Right.
What- yeah, I
we just got
know.
natural energy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Wow.
Yeah. Ever since when I met you, I said, dang, and then Joanne, add to the mix Joanne, and it's like,
And Jim's just
Oh,
like,
I
why?
this is great.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Like I would not function.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you slept 30
This
30 minutes.
professionalism.
Like I can sense you slept 32 minutes.
Comedians.
Yes,
What
yes.
can we do,
Oh my God. So my question for you,
Ooh.
because you did say earlier that you love to laugh and
Yeah.
that you love to be in nature.
Yeah.
So do you?
I laugh at trees. Yes.
I was
Yes!
gonna say. So no, my question was like, so do you get your inspiration in nature and you just laugh at everything in nature, or what do you do?
No. Like I'm two things. I'm very spiritual,
Mhm.
very like
One with-
Pocahontas, like
yeah.
down to earth, like
Okay.
yeah,
You're one
very.
with
see
the
it.
earth.
Oh yeah, like
Do you center yourself every morning? Do meditation? What kind of meditation?
yeah,
do
I
you do?
finally started that again,
Uh-huh.
and here's an inspiration for people that have thought about meditating, but they're like, I don't know how to do it. I don't have the time.
Okay.
If you don't have 5 minutes to do something in your life, if you do not have 5 minutes, you don't have a life.
Mhm.
So now I wake up
Mhm.
and I'm right there. I sit down 5 minutes, and I finally like started doing it. And really,
It helps.
it sets you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the rest
Yeah.
of the
Agree.
day,
I
5
agree.
minutes,
I
but
agree.
quality.
quality, that's
Yeah.
what it's
I
about.
second that.
I feel that.
Second, that emotion. Third,
Yes.
soul.
Yes.
Even if it's 3 minutes, even
Yeah.
even if it's just 3 minutes, just
Yeah.
just sitting in silence. Just
Silence.
It
And
really does
breathing.
make a difference.
always breathe. Remember to breathe.
You
It's
might
a good
die.
idea.
Yeah, like just
Just like Blair the Cosgrove
Right.
song. What was that? That song was "Kissing You," and it said in the song, "I might die if I forget how to breathe." I'm like, "Bitch, you gonna die if you don't breathe." I love you, Miranda Cosgrove. I love iCarly. I love all the stuff she was in. So
Oh my
How
god.
it's crazy how all this energy in the room. Like, how did you guys
Great.
all converge and come together so magically? It's very masterfully. I love it. It's great. You know,
Yeah,
it's
We
so
are the magic
contagious.
couple here.
Yeah,
we
the,
are.
Just all of
the
us.
trouble.
The
The
trouble.
trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, this feels really good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's
We
great.
need this right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
maybe it's
world needs
that.
it.
Like I
The
was
world
kind of
needs
like
it.
thinking it, but like I didn't put it into words. I think maybe it's that
It's
we
that.
need it,
Yeah.
and we're like very. And I'm gonna assume
Into
very positive
That's
people,
Right.
Yes.
Pretty much
and we
smart.
need this. So it's like this need that we're all uplifting each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Even you that you slept 30 minutes,
uplifted.
like you're
Yes.
like.
I feel
Oh.
like I'm fucking alive.
Should we
Yes.
sing?
Yes.
This is great. Thanks for
Yeah, thanks for
having us
inviting us,
already.
Jim.
We appreciate
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
So the name of the show is Almost Famous, and that making fun of like the fact that I've always been almost famous. You know, I have a few brushes with fame in my past. You know, I was a limo driver for 20 years. For
Mhm.
it was the company was named Diva after Elizabeth Taylor, the late Elizabeth Taylor, and I got to drive Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Drove her nuts a couple of times, but I got to drive her. And the Black Eyed Peas and a lot of people, and I had so many wonderful stories with these people. And I decided to write a book after the Juicy Diva's Confessions of a Limo Driver,
Mhm.
and I did a second one. It's a compilation of the first one and a few other chapters I decided to add to it. And and I dabbled in music. I dabbled in a little bit of everything. I come from a family of musicians, and
Okay.
That's awesome.
and we've always dabbled in the arts. So
Yeah.
almost famous, hence the almost famous.
Mhm.
But
Mm.
I really feel that every single one of us here has had a brush with fame,
Mhm.
and obviously you more so than the rest of us, because you were in a beauty pageant and you won,
Mhm.
and you become the center of attention. And how does it feel like? My question to you is, how does it feel? It's a deep question, right? Very profound.
Ooh.
I
love those.
There we go.
Love
Don't
those.
stretch your imagination, but
Very
I
profound, very
I just
mindful.
say like so you have so if you she's chanting shit.
And this is like
Like a
level
seance.
2 of 10 with me.
We're
This
starting-
is level 2.
everything's starting
Believe
to
me.
meditate.
This is me being burned out. This is the energy I have been like burned out. So imagine,
Oh.
yeah.
Imagine
Sure.
when you're not burned out.
Bouncing off the walls.
Yeah,
Right.
like there.
Us on the weekends
Like a seance.
when we're not working.
Do you feel like did you when you become like famous for a second or a couple of minutes? I like to think for a while. People like, hey, can I take a picture? It's down the other. You take pictures. How does one feel when you go from that to then reality? Like when all that sort of fades away a little bit, and then, I mean, I need to understand that part.
Well, with me, so I guess I'll talk about me. Like here in LA, in Hollywood, and a lot of people. I'm not saying everyone, but they chase fame like that is like the meaning of life, and that's their biggest goal. Not me.
Right.
Like, I don't desire fame. I want to entertain. That's purely like that's me. I'm an artist / realtor. You need to sell your house.
You need to sell a house or buy a house for that matter.
Yeah, but I'm here to entertain. That makes me happy. That makes people happy, and of course, it's a business as well. But
Sure.
people think that being famous is gonna give them happiness. Okay, that's and power. So that's why people like want to get there, and that comes from a lack of self-love sometimes. And I'm not saying everyone. This is just like a very overall concept. So I don't know. Overall for me, like nobody should like try to get famous. It's not easy. Like I'm not saying I'm not an A-list anything. There are other, but I know grasping up the little I've had and what they go through and conversations I hear. It is not easy. You're very alone. If you're already feeling alone at home or wherever, like it's not easy. Money comes also with problems and also can solve a lot, but depending on how you put your mind into it and who you spend your time with. And yeah, I honestly, I don't want to be famous. I just want to work and be on stage
Right.
and make people laugh.
So that's sustainable. At the end of the day,
Mhm.
that's something that's sustainable that you love doing. And then you know, I mean, whatever comes with it as a result of like, okay, you happen to, and then you know, fame just happens to manifest itself, then so be it, right? But it's not something you chase after,
And if you
Mhm.
like, sure, it's like a byproduct.
right?
But if you were to ask me, like, hey, would you rather, like, you know, get this bookings and be known? Okay. And it comes with like being famous, or you choose the same, but like you're not famous, like nothing. Let me do my show, let me do my sitcom, and we'll call it a day. I'll go home, I'll go out with my partner or my friends, and what,
Yeah.
like,
The
that life
power-
is not.
The power that it does come with some level of power, right?
Mhm.
Let's face it, because you
Mhm.
have
A lot.
because you have power. You know, you could say your words like on a platform and people are listening, young people. Oh my God, so and so said this, and then you know, and so you have what they say with where much is given, much is also required. You know, you have a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think anyone that has a mic
Mhm.
has a lot of power at that moment, at
That
least,
moment,
Yeah.
because you're a voice right now to a lot of people. Even like right now, like a lot of people are listening, or wherever, whenever you get a mic, it's or like whenever you produce a film, also you're putting a lot of information out there. Like,
Mhm.
Right.
so what are you trying to do? Like, I always say, like, hey, put a little bit of like educate people a little bit,
Just
inspire
separate it.
people, make people laugh.
Make
Uh,
a difference.
Instead of, there's some
Now you
people
can
that
cry.
don't need a
Now you
mic.
can cry.
Some people don't need a mic though.
Right. No, there's some
Mm.
people that don't need a mic, but there's definitely a lot of people out there that do need a mic.
Yes.
Dominica needs
Yeah.
a mic
Yes.
right now.
Absolutely.
Let's make
Yes.
it so she
Give her
makes
a
a
mic.
difference
Yeah.
right now.
She has the power.
What am I doing?
She does.
So
And she has a lot of wisdom. That's what she has.
At
No,
the end
I
of
feel
the
like
day,
you have a lot of wisdom. I will say that.
you say your wife's beyond your years. That's what she's trying to say. You know,
I'm an old soul. I'm an old soul.
Mhm. Yes. We old
Let's just start off with that
Right?
and you guys in you know, like, you guys love going to shows. You know, you guys
Mhm.
we happened to go see you that day.
Yes.
and,
Thank you.
That was cool, and you know,
That was
Lovely.
great.
It was so good.
I was laughing so hard. I was
Yeah.
like, yes. I needed that right at that
Oh,
moment
yes.
too.
Thank
and
you.
how hard is it? Like, where the material comes from many places. How do you massage that material and turn it into what it is? Gold that you go out there. to
Well,
be able to shine.
like any comedian, even if they're A-list comedians, like you have to try it out again and again and again and polish it. But I get it from me, like my experiences, what I'm going through. I talk a lot about modeling a lot because
Yeah.
I think it's just hilarious. Like,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
my career and I did a lot and I have fun. But it's like, you know, I'm a comedian. I see things as funny as they can be. Like it's like model poses, they're like make no sense.
Yeah.
What is this? Like why do we what's like the
It's
whole
like contortion.
weirdness?
Yeah.
I don't
Pretty much. Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, that's circus.
I see poses and I'm like,
Like
why are they moving their like legs and arms and hands?
The more
and
uncomfortable
face?
it is, the
Like,
better it
what
looks.
is this?
Yeah.
Why do we have
What-
to do this?
Why do they have
Why?
to do that?
Why is this sexy?
But I feel like for ladies it's a little bit different than for men. I feel like men's
Why?
poses are a little bit more
Yeah.
normal.
Describe, please.
I feel like men's poses are just kind of like this.
Yeah.
Women's poses are like,
Like-
and they're like bending over backwards.
Yeah.
It's to say that women
Yeah.
are more flexible than men
More,
or
yeah,
something like that.
I think
It's
there's
like-
definitely something that's projecting something.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
always
You're onto
projecting.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Absolutely.
subliminal messages.
Exactly. Like they know.
My favorite pose is this.
Let's talk about like, what's wrong with you guys? I'll never bring you guys back on.
I'm gonna do this every time.
Oh.
Do you guys? What's the deal with like the real estate market? You also, in addition to all the hats that you wear,
I know.
You just did a PSA. It's going to cost you, but about that later. No. But you sell property, right? And and we live in LA where the market is crazy. It's through the roof, no matter what corner of LA. I guess you gotta move out to Palmdale, right? Palmdale is the cheapest place to live on the desert, right?
Palmdale, Palm Springs, Bakersfield.
Not Palm Springs anymore.
Yeah, not Palm Springs.
Certain parts.
Yeah.
Indio is actually pretty cheap.
Oh yeah. Coachella Valley.
Coachella Valley.
But
Palm Springs is pretty expensive because.
Look, if the prices today, let's say it's expensive. August, right? 2024. Think about August 2034. How much that house or condo will be worth. So do you want to buy now or later? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I always say, look, even before I was a realtor, as soon as you have money for the down payment and you're able to pay your mortgage, which is here similar to your rent, depending on like the interest rate or just a bit higher, buy. Yeah. Don't wait, because the equity here, I know it's higher than other states and places in the world, but you get equity here. In other places, you don't get as much equity as here. So that is something that you got to think about. Like you're really putting an investment in, like it's in your walls. So you get to live there, and when you move out, you gain a lot of equity.
It's a savings account.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my granddad's business in the streets. So when he bought his house that he's in now in the 70s, it was only like $30,000. It is now probably worth $500,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's your grandpa live?
Compton.
Straight out of Compton.
Straight out of Compton. Yes. Those houses are now $500,000. To live in the hood,
right?
Is $500,000 or more.
I'm okay that much to live in the hood.
Yeah.
No, well,
I have that hood anymore.
It's right.
It's really.
It's not too bad.
It's evolved.
It's changing a lot. It's changing.
They have Starbucks, so it's like
We've got Target, we've got Walmart, we've got all the things.
It's all a little ghetto, but
there you go.
They're like, latte, what the fuck you talking about?
That's a skit right there. That's a skit. Yeah.
Well, even my parents' place, and they live in South OC, they bought their house for $500,000. Now that house is worth over $1 million.
Yeah.
$1 million. Like, that's OC, but still. Like,
where do you get that? Where?
Yeah,
exactly.
You know,
it's not a place you get that at.
No.
Maybe New York or Hawaii.
Right.
And the thing that a lot of people don't know is that there are so many different programs. There are programs for first-time home buyers.
There's housing assistance programs too.
There is the programs of California. The last one was like they were giving $150,000, like the government, for you to like pay your down payment, and you have to give it back like if you sell the house. But there's so many ways. So my advice to you is like talk to a lender, and even if you're not ready today, but at least you're putting your first foot there. And they can, like a preferred lender, can, give you my contacts, and they can guide you and prepare you, because maybe it's not this year, maybe it's next year, maybe it's in 2 years. But start now. Start thinking about it.
We're thinking about buying, and so I would definitely like to probably sit down with you guys and talk numbers and maybe parts. You don't know, because like everywhere in LA, for example, the closer it's all, they say location. So everywhere, like you get closer to downtown LA, it seems like it's more expensive. We want somewhere out here in the valley where it's a little comfy.
Yeah, I like the valley.
Quiet,
the valley
clean.
Nice. It's clean.
Yeah, parking spaces.
Because they break into your house every
Oh, I know.
It's LA County, so but you definitely get a bit more space here. Yeah, than
Woodland Hills, they don't. They already know. Fuck no, we're not going across the street. That's Woodland Hills. We'll stay on this
side.
That's
the snooty people.
Yeah, right. We're not messing with those guys. So they got guns, I heard.
Well, hey,
I mean,
you got Selena Gomez on this side in Tarzana.
Well,
apparently, she lives here.
Yeah, you do.
Errol spread, so I'll definitely guide you through it.
Condos are like the best way. What is like a condo?
It depends on what you're looking for, your lifestyle, what your budget is, what's your plan. So since it's like personal, we'll talk later and see what's the best fit for you right now.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, you must sell homes like you sell shoes.
Yeah.
You sell property every so often. You think is it a good market all the time, or
always? Again, as soon as you can buy, because like for example, one thing that I get a lot is like interest rates are high. When they go lower, the price of the house goes up. So you pay more.
Oh yeah.
And with an interest rate that's high, you can still manipulate that. You can refinance at any point on those 30 years or 15 years. But when you buy a property, that is the price forever that you bought it for. So
and it only grows from there, is what you're saying. Like,
in California, every year it goes up statistically.
And the Olympics are in 2028. So
thank you. Yes. That's a very smart thing. You want to buy now, and the World Cup is in 2 years.
Oh, it is.
You know what I heard? I heard like we're gonna circle back around to the Olympics, because I know you guys are dancers, you know, and as such, you know, you dance and sing and what don't you do, right? But
I don't cook. But okay.
Not yet. We go
all
cook together. We're all gonna learn together.
All right. Invite me over. I'll help you out.
There's a drop, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. I do want to have a cooking party where we all cook something different.
Absolutely.
Or we learn to cook something different.
You guys teach me. That's like the
yeah, and we teach them.
That's fun. I like that.
I want to eat some arepas.
Bring out the pan.
I like that idea. That's a cool idea.
You're like an all cold reads.
Yes.
So, you know, like, and you're right about that. So Inglewood right now, it's an up and coming place.
I've heard. Yeah.
Into it, and I mean, you're right by there, right? Not far. And so a lot of home properties went up there. How high have they soared in that area now? Would you say?
I mean, there are houses that are around $1 million. You know, yeah.
In Hawthorne too. Sorry, in Hawthorne too.
Oh yeah,
that's there too. Sorry, but yeah.
Okay.
So Compton is also, I mean, you're already with the SoFi nearby. It's already like better, and it's just going to get pricier. So if you want to invest, like Compton is a good area too. Like maybe you want to like rent it out or like hold it for like sell it in 10 years. I don't know.
I hear that the average person is going to like Airbnb the rooms for the next Olympics. Have you heard that?
Because that's a great idea. Like think about it now. Because first of all, if you buy now, like in 4 years, the property is already going to be worth way more. But you can make a lot of money during the Olympics.
An OJ Bronco sitting out back. You guys can rent for. You guys can sleep in there.
No, not the OJ.
No, I have to go there. No, let's talk about the Olympics. So, what do you guys think about like breakdancing? That was something novice, like it hadn't been done before, like totally new. And
we'll just say that was something.
It was something.
Right?
I enjoyed it. How cool! It was. Look, as a comedian, right? How cool! And I hope she doesn't feel bad, you know, because obviously it could be like hurtful if like the entire world is making fun of you. But this is how I think, and right, but like if this is how I think as a comedian, you know, I don't get embarrassed that quickly because I've been embarrassed enough times that like my skin is like an onion. Like instead of peeling it away, like I get more layers. I'm like, I'm not embarrassed anymore. So, like if you get to make the entire world laugh and have fun and do memes like that, it's funny. It's fun. I you did a great thing. I love what you did.
Self-deprecation is and it's not defecation. Come on, self-deprecation is important. When you start your comedy, right? You go up and people say, "Well, you know, this and that." You should say something about yourself to sort of like warm everything up and stuff and whatnot. Self-deprecating is great. Yeah. And a lot of people, I think it's important to laugh at yourself at one time.
Definitely. Yes. I laugh at myself sometimes. Like I'm by myself and I think of a joke or I say something or do a movement or whatever. So I just laugh.
You do like Kamala Harris.
Oh my God!
I love that you can laugh at yourself. It makes your life better.
Yes, you're right. At the end of the day, why take life so serious when it's going to end anyway?
Right.
I don't like to think about that, but
YOLO.
But it's funny. It's funny to think about, though.
For all of you guys that know acronyms.
Right.
Yeah. That's an old acronym from 10 years ago. If you didn't know.
Go ahead, Daryl. Take it away.
I was gonna say it's funny because when it comes to Dominica, you were saying about laughing at yourself. What I love to do, I like seeing people's reactions when I say and do stuff, and then I just start laughing myself. Like even if the thing I said or did wasn't really funny, or I even like it wasn't that funny or it
Remotely
wasn't funny at all.
Yeah.
Like I'll just start laughing because of the person's reaction.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's a great way to do it too. Sometimes it really depends the people you do it to, though.
Mhm.
So be careful.
Right.
But or how like overboard you go.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's a great way to do it. When you're with your good friends, like just I love seeing their reactions. They're like, "Why? What?" And their like facial reactions just make me laugh.
I love
more.
reactions.
And then
And
that
then your
ignites, that
reactions
ignites
too.
them to laugh. And,
It
so,
makes
and then
them
we're
laugh.
all laughing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then that one person is like, "Why are we laughing?"
It's like, I don't know. It's funny.
Like me and Joe, for example, we be in sync when we're laughing, and then other people around us. I think you were like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, hey, Joy, why don't you come on a little bit here and say hi?
Hey.
There you go. Joy.
Hey, everybody.
Not him putting on his Barry White boys hood.
At all.
Guys got pipes.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Joe and Dominica, you gotta do a duo now.
You sing?
Yes, do it. Yes.
Actually, Dominica is actually Venezuelan, and I heard Venezuelan like salsa music.
Wait.
We're it's amazing that she's here. And I was like, I told Jim, I was talking to Daryl and Jim, and I go like, we need to have her on your podcast.
Aw,
She's-
thank you for the support.
I was like, look, she doesn't know me. I don't want to sound weird. But
Here it comes. You guys gotta get on one knee.
but-
Thanks for your support. High five.
yeah, thank you.
So on that note, why don't you sing us a song?
Okay, but hold on. Like, okay, you've been promoting me as a singer. I'm not a I'm a singer for me. I love singing for me. I'm
Mhm,
not
same.
a
Same
professional.
here.
I've seen
person.
Dominica's lives, and they're very, very good.
Yes.
Ah!
Oh, you're.
I can say-
Hold on. Did we? So we just gonna forget that I'm a singer?
Oh,
You're a
Oh,
singer?
Wait.
Jazz
People
can sing
people do
too.
not get on my Instagram. 1 and 2.
He was gonna
Thing 1 and thing 2.
No,
Don't
oh,
act like I don't be on
was gonna say
Instagram
that
singing.
that's a
I
Let's
don't
sing,
go
let's
on there
sing.
that much.
excellent voice.
No, he was about to say that.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Okay, I gotta, okay.
Yeah.
What song are you singing? I like just a little piece of.
En español.
Oh,
Ooh, yes, please.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, yes, please.
I gotta think. I don't know. I'm thinking of Jewel. Jewel, remember? I'm so
Oh,
old.
Jewel. Oh my gosh, yes, Jewel.
Oh
my gosh. Yes, bring it back to the 90s, please.
I can help you.
Oh, I got another one in Spanish. Okay.
¿A quién
Sure.
le importa lo que yo haga? That would be pretty like
Okay,
Thalia.
I love Thalia. Okay, this is one in Spanish that I love. Okay. Ella no conoció el amor. Creyó que amar era llorar. Sintió que amar era temblar. Pensó que amar era sufrir y gritar. Soportar y olvidar. Okay.
Wow.
I don't know what you said, but it was beautiful. Yes. Yes.
This guy just lost his shit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yes, I love this.
Okay, now you.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have
Ah!
anything. You got what
Say,
song?
say,
Do you,
say.
what song do you want me to sing? What song you?
Don't
give
worry,
us
because
a-
this is not live. So you have nothing to
It's
worry
not
about.
live.
There we go.
It can be cut out.
Yeah. Sing a
Mm.
Beyonce song.
Ooh,
I'm
oh
saying-
my God, you can sing.
Why don't you go to like
Or Kalani.
Christina Aguilera.
Ooh, no, I would not do her.
Okay,
Oh, No, that girl has pipes. Not to say that Beyonce doesn't have pipes, but Christina's
yeah.
pipes are hit different.
Billie Holiday,
There.
Ella Fitzgerald.
That's old. I mean, I used to sing them,
That stuff is good.
Brandy.
but ooh,
I love
ooh,
Brandy.
like
Yeah,
all
Brandy's
of
back.
like you're giving me like 5,000 songs from Black women that are in my head. I don't know how to- just like overload.
I like it.
What's a good? I'll do Beyonce. What's a good Beyonce song? Okay.
Irreplaceable.
Wow.
Um,
It's about to
Halo.
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 Yes.
What are the
For
words
sure.
of that?
Double down. on that
Remember
What are the
those though?
We
what
can
are the
remember.
words?
Remember those walls I built.
Remember those walls I built, Baby, they're tumbling down. They didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in. I never really had a doubt. Something I forgot
Singing the light of your
Singing the
halo.
light. Thank you. Sorry, Beyonce. I haven't heard that song in some years. I'm sorry, girl.
Amazing.
I can feel your halo.
Yeah.
And I'm dead.
Wow.
I was gonna say sing it with some conviction, but that's good. It's your turn now, Daryl.
Oh, shit. What's a good song to sing? I don't know.
Give him a song.
Little
Mom,
spider. Where?
Oh my god. I'm trying to think of a really good song.
Right?
I don't know.
You like Selena? Like those like
Selena. I see he's good. Which one? Selena Quintanilla or Selena
Yeah.
Gomez?
Oh, that's true.
No,
Right.
Quintanilla.
The original Selena.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Texas Selena, but they're both from Texas.
Como la flor.
Right.
Oh, yeah, they're from Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I've heard Daryl sing some R&B songs.
Which R&B song?
Brian McKnight. I know that's cool.
Oh, really?
Brian McKnight.
And I started back at one.
Okay, well, give it to him. Then we'll come back to me. Let's give it to Joe. Yes.
John.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
It's a remix
Please.
to Ignition. I know Fred's out the
Oh, hell.
kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man here wishing.
Listen now.
Sipping on coke and rum.
Oh.
Hey girl, what's up? It's the freaking Ricky and baby, I'm about to have me some fun.
There we go.
But we do not endorse that man.
We did not endorse
yeah.
that man.
Okay.
Nah, we just we love his music.
We should do voices
Yeah.
now. If you guys
Your
can
voice,
impersonate.
you can do impersonation. Oh wait.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Sophia Vergara. Do Sophia Vergara.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I got a chance to meet her before I drove her. a couple
Yes,
times to
you did. Oh my
Very nice.
God, you did. Like that, you met Sofia Vergara. That's amazing. I want to meet her. You guys are like, you sound like Dominica. Like it's the same.
I know you want to meet her, but I don't think she wants to meet you now. So I do impressions too, and I also sing random stuff as well.
There you go,
I'm
wait.
like theater. This is a song from my head. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm coming for you. And that was from my imagination.
Yes. Lovely.
Let it out. Let it out.
Yes.
That's great. How about you? It's your turn.
Me?
Yeah.
For what?
To do an
Impersonation.
I don't know how to do an
impersonation.
impersonation. Impersonation of who? I impersonate myself.
Yeah.
Yes, it's jazzy, not jazzy. Okay.
Okay.
Just saying.
Now, I would say I would impersonate Michelle Obama, but not today.
Oh, man, I
It's the DNC.
Yeah, do it.
It's DNC week.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
You
It's a
know.
question. Will you be able to do it?
Well, exactly.
I'm challenging you. Do it.
It's not live, remember? Just
It's not
What did she say last night? It just so happens that the job that he's gunning for is one of those black jobs. Okay. When they go low, we go lower because we're not playing that this time in the DNC. All right, vote Kamala. Okay. Barack, it's time to go.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
That was really good.
Oh my
Someone
god.
give this girl a voice acting
Oh my
job.
goodness.
For real. That's passionate.
Yeah.
you gotta be committed. You gotta be committed.
Yes,
Like,
totally, 100% in the moment.
Right? I was
Oh, let me do Maxine Waters real quick.
Do it.
Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. I had to do that just for Maxine Waters.
Yes. Did you ever do theater? I'm
Yes.
guessing you did,
Oh,
right?
that's
Of
the only
course.
reason I'm even in film is because I did theater first.
A lot of people
Yeah.
like they start going
They-
straight into film and TV.
They do.
Like Jennifer Lawrence, I
Mhm.
believe she
Yeah.
kind of just got lucky and
I did community theater most of my life when I was a kid.
Mhm.
And then I got into acting, then serious acting. And I told
Right.
them, I'm going to be an actor. My friends,
Exactly.
Please. They still tell me that. I still chant the same thing over and
Yep.
over. And, you
I
know,
can still see that though.
yeah. Yeah, because I, like, you know, until you actually start making money,
Yeah.
like serious money, they don't take it serious. They don't
Nope.
take it serious. They say, like, oh, you can act all right, but
Yeah.
you know, so can a million other people.
Yep.
And it's kind of true.
Yeah.
It is true. Like,
There's people that
yeah.
have no talent that
Yeah.
are literally big actors to a degree. And I'm
And
like,
you were like,
how?
I wonder how.
Wow. Probably because they know
How?
someone.
They
or
know
slept with
somebody.
someone.
Wow.
And then they're like, oh, well, that person worked hard. And I'm just like, they
No,
worked
they
hard,
slept
but
with someone.
they still.
Chances are.
That's how they worked hard all
Yeah, in that bedroom.
That's why I rather stay almost famous.
Yeah, that's a fact. You forgot to look at their knees. That knee pad.
Oh. If that ain't the truth, I don't know what is.
Right, because I was a limo driver. Let me tell you.
Oh.
I said no every time. That's why I was.
God.
Hey, yeah,
That's why I remained the
you saw
driver.
everything. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dang.
Yep.
And it was rock and roll, man. Sometimes
Yeah.
back of that limo.
Yeah.
Oh my
All right.
God.
Sometimes it was a 6.5. It was an 8 point what?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have stories for
Oh
days.
my
I know you do.
Buy my book, Juicy Divas Confessions of a Limo Driver,
Get it.
on Amazon.
Buy it.
Yes.
Buy it.
Available on Amazon
I
right
wish,
now.
Yeah, I wish to God
He'll sign it for you.
I will. I will send it to you
I
guys.
really will.
I can't believe it's 8:50 already. Oh my God.
No.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You guys will have to come back again. Part two, ladies and gentlemen.
This is crazy.
Almost famous.
Just love y'all.
Yes.
Yes. Daryl,
By the way,
JP, and Mr. Jim Francis Meza. One last thing. Go ahead.
I want to
You're-
tell you guys about my next show.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
cheating
yeah,
here.
sure.
Oh my God, I'm super cheating here. I'll sing
No,
in
we
the
have
meantime.
And make sure you guys give your social media handles. Even though
Yeah,
we're gonna
my
come back.
social media is Dominica VS, Dominica with a K, and my next comedy show is at 7 p.m. on August 28th, Wednesday. Is at the New House Hollywood. There we go. I made
All
it.
right.
I thought at the Trump Plaza, but
Wow.
Go ahead.
The name, it's my, now don't Google me, but it is my legal name. It's Jazzay, JAZZAY _Jabbar, JABBAR on Instagrams. I'm the only one in the world with my name. So you'll
on
find me.
Instagram, site like that. On Instagram.
I did add an S to Instagram. I sound like the Instagrams, the Facebooks, the TikToks.
Oh, somebody said I will
The
not Google
everything.
you. I will not Google you. Somebody had the
Oh,
audacity.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And my
Now I can say,
Instagram.
What's up?
Oh, I was gonna say,
Go ahead.
hey,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta say my Instagram
Yeah, please do. You
too.
got 2 minutes.
My Instagram is at DJ Ford Fan. Follow me for all things travel, all things just awesome, cool people like myself.
And you want to hang out on the weekends and you're lonely, you can also hire this guy.
There we go.
He is a great
John,
companion
real
to
quick.
do
Yes,
that.
I am.
1 minute.
Follow me on Instagram, CubaBoy07. You already know what it is.
Hey.
All right. Barry White Jr.
Eva Mendes' brother, Carlo Mendes. Shout out to Carlo Mendes. He was here in the studio.
Hey.
And I made it happen for to be on, and that was really sweet because he got to hang out with him.
No.
And now he
Nice.
talks to him and he likes to stalk him every day.
Oh my
Guys, that's my show. Jim Francis
Hey.
Meza. Give it up for my guest.
Thank you.
Almost
Thank you
famous.
so much.
Take it away.
You're listening to Almost Famous with Jim Francis Meza, only on LA Talk Radio.